Hello everyone, welcome to Fundamental Health Research, a public health vision. Today we are going to cover the topic on how to frame a title for your dissertation or your thesis. Yes, you are saying the right page. This is PubMed and how PubMed can help you, not even just PubMed but other search engines too, to find you how to frame your title more robust and help you to save from copying the things. So first of all, you have to go to the PubMed site. In here, you can go either you can log in from your ID or you can appear as a guest. So all you need to do is to go in the advanced setting. First check whether there is something in your history or not. So okay, this is the thing. Here you have to be start. Like suppose you want to frame some topic for your thesis and you want to cover it within 6 months, 3 to 6 months, and in duration the time of COVID-19 pandemic, it's good to be do something on COVID-19. So suppose your context is COVID-19, you are sure for it, but what about your population, your intervention, your comparison, and your outcome? So if you want to go for a qualitative and a quantitative study, all you need is your population, your context, and your content. So here your context is ready. You know that is COVID-19. All you want to know whether COVID-19 what in relation to what, whether it's impact on something like impact on NCDs or impact on tobacco consumer people or impact on economy, or you can say health. In health you can say maternal health or something. So suppose let's frame the topic. I just want to do, let's, it's just an assumption. Okay, so suppose I want to do something on COVID-19 and maternal health. Okay, so what I want to know is whether there is some studies which is already done in it, so that I can prevent myself from doing piracy and all the things. So I can go and check whether these things are there or not, and if they are already existing, I can find out the gap from these studies so that I can frame my title accordingly. So during COVID-19, we have seen a lot of cases that hospitals are not taking the patient care properly because of the fear of the COVID-19, and many patients other than COVID-19 suffering from other diseases or from the health consequences have suffered more during this pandemic era. So suppose I want to know about the preparation of in maternal ward during COVID-19 era pandemic. Okay, so what I want to know, I have to type this thing. So here I type maternal health. Okay, so I add this one and I add it to my history. So let's see how many results we get. It's 134191. Be careful, this is not just about in relation with COVID, it's overall result till now the COVID have paper on maternal health. So all I want to know is to know about COVID-19. Sorry, it's 19. Okay, so I add it to history, and let's just get to know. Okay, so this is the result 49434. Okay, now I need to merge these two things so that I can come to know what are the different, what are the gaps between these two studies. And let's add and this one we want to know the result of combination of both of them, so we will add them as like add with that. Okay, so here you can see in the query box they have been added with the term and here. So let's add to the history and we finally get our answer. Okay, wait for a second. Here we are. So it's 446. It's a huge number also, but you can frame it like in specific manner, like in preparation of maternal ward, so it will definitely come out to town. So I go with 446 just to know like on which sector regarding maternal health and COVID-19 people have already worked on it and published on it, so that I can find out some gap. So let's go with this 446, which is really a huge number. Let's see. And you can also frame in the sense like whether if because there is an economic crisis also going on and a lot of people are working on economic sector too, you can go in that sense also with the impact of COVID-19 and you can correlate the things in that sense. So here we have our result. The displaying section is showing the 446 result. And as everyone knows that in current time, because of COVID-19, most of paper are free article. They are easily accessible, so it's good thing. You can easily read them and you can know like which are the current gaps and you can fulfill with your thesis. So it's like analysis of 38 pregnant women during COVID-19. No, you can't do this if you are just a master's student working even in a hospital setting, but still. Here we have that maternal and perinatal outcomes with COVID-19. A systematic review. No, we are not going for systematic review. So, coronavirus disease 2019 pandemic and pregnancy. Yeah, but it's a huge topic. Like it's covering the pregnancy. It might be covering the outcome like pregnancy outcome. So it's a big. We can even in pregnancy and maternal health we can cut down the things to during pregnancy like postnatal, prenatal, postnatal, antenatal. So these are three terms. We can divide these things into this also if the topic is very broad. So here I'm finding like vertical transmission, pregnant women's in pregnancy. All they are talking about pregnancy and nutrition. Here again perinatal, neonatal outcomes, systematic review, pregnancy, a review of current knowledge. So I think there is a huge things like focus on pregnancy, pregnant women's children. So as I already mentioned you like the preparation of maternal ward during COVID-19 pandemic to avoid contamination. So I think this type of topic is which I'm trying currently find out like there's gap. There are very less studies, but you can go these all 446 studies to came out to know whether such things are really existing or not. And so by this thing you can frame it in this sense. You can go to any search engine, any database, try to find out your topics, try to find out the gap there, and it will be helpful you to frame your topic more and more robust. The more robust your topic is, the more good objective you can put in it, and it will be really come out to be a good result, which is a very valuable and it can be used in future planning making also. So do the contribution in a sense that it will act like as a contributor, not just to be write a thesis in any sense and to just for submit it. No, you should work in a sense like it should be create a contribution in future. So stay tuned.